Good morning to everybody. I am Vinoth Kumar, register number MA20518. My project title is A Study on Comparative Financial Statement Analysis at Serco BPO Pvt Ltd in Ambattur Industrial Estate. Under the guidance of Mr. M.R. Prakash, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies. Let's see the introduction of the study. Financial management is the managerial activity which is concerned with the planning, controlling of the firm. Financial resources. The financial management is concerned with the duties of the finance manager in a business firm. He performs such various tasks as budgeting, financial forecasting, cash management, credit administration, investment analysis, and fund procurement. The recent trend towards the globalization of business activity has created new demands and opportunities in managerial finance. Financial statements are prepared and presented for the external users of accounting information. As these statements are used by investors and financial analysts to examine the firm performance in order to make investment decisions, they should be prepared very carefully and contain as much investment decisions. They should be prepared very carefully and contain as much information possible. Preparation of the financial statements is responsibility of top management. The financial statements are generally prepared from the accounting records maintained by the firm. Company profile of the study. Serco Global Services is a large global business process outsourcing player committed to delivering our clients and strategic globals and helping in enhancing, boarding and deepening the relationship to add value. Serco BPO has expertise in B2B loyalty programs, B2C loyalty programs and incentives motivational programs. Of course, any well-designed programs requires customer support and Serco BPO has experience assisting the clients with customer service, web and voice, promise fulfillment, merchandising, redemption processing, software systems support, software development, customized and ad hoc programming. Let's see the objectives of the study. Primary objectives: a study on comparative financial statement analysis at Serco BPO Pvt Ltd. Secondary objectives: to examine and compare the financial performance of Serco BPO Pvt Ltd. using the financial statement. To project the future prospects of Serco BPO Pvt Ltd. What should the company do to improve its performance? To analyze the interpretation of the ratio analysis in real conduct. To analyze liquidity position of the firm and evaluate the reason. Let's see the scope of the study. The study is based on the accounting information of the Serco BPO Pvt Ltd. The study covers the period of 2008 to 2012 for analyzing the financial statement such as income statements and balance sheet. This study aims at analyzing the overall financial performance of the company by using the various financial tools. We will see the need of the study. The financial statements are mirror which reflects the financial position and strength or weakness of the concern. The analysis of financial statements is useful to corporate management, investors, creditors, bankers, and financial institutions. Let's see the limitation of the study. As the study is based on secondary data, the inherent limitation of the secondary data would have affected the study. The figures in financial statements are likely to be at least several months out of the date and so might not give a proper indication of the company current financial position. This study needs to be interpreted carefully. They can provide clues to the company's performance or financial situation, but on their own They cannot show whether performance is good or bad. It requires some quantitative information for an informed analysis to be made. Next, we will see the research methodology. Meaning of the research. Research is a systematic and objective process of identifying, formulating the problem by setting. It is the method for controlling, editing, calculating, evaluating, analyzing, and interpreting data in order to find justified solution. Next, see the methodology meaning. The project evaluates the financial performance one of the company with the help of the most appropriate tool of financial analysis like ratio analysis and comparative balance sheet. Hence, it is essentially fact-finding study. Next, we will see the classification of the data. The data is classified two types. First, primary data and secondary data. The using of tools, ratio analysis and comparative balance sheet and common size statement and trend analysis. Next, we will see the findings of the study. The current ratio is above all the 5 years. The same level of the current assets and current liabilities may be maintained since the current assets are less profitable when compared to fixed assets. The liquid ratio is decreasing the year after year, though the ratio is above 1 in all the 5 years. It is preferable to improve upon the situation. This may be due to the fact that the stock is major composition of current assets, which excludes unliquid assets. The proprietary ratio in all the 5 years is above the satisfactory level. It indicates the creditors are in safer side and there is no pressure from them. The debt to equity ratio is decreasing year after year, which indicates the servicing of debt is less burdensome and consequently its credit standing is not adversely affected. Let's see the suggestion. The liquidity position of the company can be utilized in the better or other effective purpose. The company can be used the credit facilities provided by the creditor. The debt capital is not utilized effectively and efficiently, so the company can extend its debt capital. Efforts should be taken to increase the overall efficiency in return out of capital employed by making use of the available resources effectively. The company can increase its sources of funds to make effective research and development systems for more profits in the year to come. Let's see the conclusion. The study is made on the topic financial performance using ratio analysis with 5 years data in Serco BPO Pvt Ltd. The current and liquid ratio indicates the short-term financial position of Serco BPO Pvt Ltd, whereas debt equity and proprietary ratio shows the long-term financial position. Similarly, activity ratios and proprietary ratios are helpful in evaluating the efficiency of performance in Serco BPO Pvt Ltd. The financial performance of the company for the 5 years is analyzed and it is provided that the company is financially sound. Thank you very much.